Hey everyone, Bror Fredrik coming to you live, day 4, Las Vegas, lockdown, shutdown, quarantine, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for tuning in. Instead of by car like I've done for the past couple of days, I thought I would take a walk and bring you along with me. So I'm passing the Rio right now. Obviously, it is an absolutely gorgeous day out here. On Flamingo, for those who don't know, there's the Gold Coast. Not much to report today, except for two things. One, our governor has decided that he is going to enforce the mandatory shutdown of non-essential businesses. Still up for debate what's non-essential or not. Then our mayor went ahead and said she is not going to enforce it, although the police said they are. So there's a lot of confusion there as to what's going to take place. Sorry for the bus noise, didn't see him coming. And the other little bit of news, which probably disappointed some people, not myself, but some people I'm sure, that the pot stores, people like to call them cannabis dispensaries, but our pot stores have been closed, and they will remain closed for the next 26 days. I believe it is, wow, that's loud. I believe it's going to be delivery only. I'll be perfectly honest, I never thought in my lifetime that I would see pot being sold in stores, but I'm from a completely different generation. That is Valley View right there. I think I'm going to walk to the top of the bridge and then turn around. Anyway, what I felt like discussing today, some musings and some ramblings, is someone asked me whether I was afraid, whether I was in fear, whether I feared death in general, my own mortality. And that spurred a conversation between a few people about mortality and about fear. And a lot of fear that I think is taking place now is based on people coming to terms with their own mortality. From my point of view, I am Scandinavian descendants. I prefer to call Nordic, but Scandinavian. And we have a slightly different take on death and mortality. There's other cultures that have a similar take on it, that it's something to be celebrated, that it's the reward for giving a good life and having a good life and being a good person. There's other cultures that have that too. We've taken it to a bit of an extreme, and we write songs about it and glorify it and celebrate those who have gone. You know, a typical Vikinger funeral isn't mournful. It's a celebration, as is a Nordic funeral or a Scandinavian funeral. It's people pass it on to the other side. Now, I could see that if you don't believe in any form of afterlife, I could see where the fear can be a little intense and a little intimidating. Thinking that you're just going to lay in the ground and worms are going to eat you, yeah, that could be a scary proposition, and I understand that. But if you believe in an afterlife, whether it is heaven, Valhalla, reincarnation, or whatever your personal beliefs are, if you maintain that belief, there's not much that can grip you in life in terms of fear of death. I personally don't fear death. If you were to ask me what concerns me, I would say being dependent on others. That is that's a little disconcerting for me. I don't want to be dependent on others. I like my independence. I like being able to do what I want to do, and trust me, I'll check out if someone ever has to wipe my butt. And on that note, I don't fear death. That doesn't mean I'm looking for it. That doesn't mean that I'm not being cautious, concerned, but I'm not going to live in fear either. And those who have belief in any form of afterlife generally would be of the same opinion. And I'd like to hear yours if you want to put them down below. It is absolutely gorgeous out here today. I'm a little winded. It's been a walk, and I'm going uphill. I saw a post today, someone claiming that the National Guard was all over the strip because they seen one truck on 15, and that's absolutely preposterous. This will be the second trip I've made down there today, and trust me, there is no National Guard. Beautiful sky. Testing out my new gimbal, by the way. Pretty smooth footage, I'd have to say. So I'd like to hear your thoughts and comments. Fear or concern? That is the question. I have concern. I don't have fear. I fear someone's gonna hit me with a truck any second, though. Wow, slow down. So I got up this morning, cleaned, did some push-ups, worked on my YouTube channel. I kept myself busy. Hope everyone else did too. Either that, or if you're doing the pub crawl, putting a glass of wine on every surface in your home and walking around your own house, that's cool too. I mean, it's Saturday. Honestly, I couldn't even tell the difference. The days are starting to blend together, although I am catching up on editing, which is a blessing. High commissions. Homie, don't pay that. That's kind of clever. Real estate friends will get a kick out of that. It is absolutely gorgeous out. I think I'm overdressed. I have a sweater on. Still people out and about. Landscaper. I don't know what that dude's doing. Me and him are the only people walking. I can't wait for this town to light back up again. We have 26 more days, possibly even sooner. It could go two ways. There's so few cases being reported here. I mean, granted, we don't have the densest or the most populated city, but there's so few cases. I mean, I feel bad, but I can't say only 2 people died because, you know, those 2 lives were important to the world and to themselves and to their family. But statistically, we haven't really been hit that bad. So 2 things are going to happen. Either this is going to get lifted soon. Our governor is probably going to take credit for it and say that his swift action brought this to a halt, and that's why we haven't been affected. But all things considered, being that we're a hub for travelers and tourists from around the world, especially Asia and China, it's pretty amazing that our cases are so low, considering the contact we've had over the past few months. absolutely gorgeous. I can't say that enough. Hope everyone's getting out. I mean, we're not... I use the word lockdown. I use the word quarantine. Accurately, it's a shutdown. It's not technically either. We're supposed to be self-quarantining. And guess what? I am. I'm about 6,000 feet from the next human being. Well, I'll be about 10 feet from this car if I don't get my ass in gear. Okay. But we're allowed to go out. You know, we're allowed to do things. We're allowed to, you know, I wouldn't go congregate with a bunch of people, but you're allowed to go, obviously do your shopping, but it's a beautiful day. We can go to the park. We can go for a walk. We can go exercise outdoors. Pump up those tires on the bike in the garage and take it for a ride. How would you like to see that every day after this next 26? Maybe not so much. I'm walking a little further than I thought I would. Thank God for our truckers. In the grand scheme of things, I've traveled across country many times. And I'll tell you what, truck stops are pretty skanky. So these guys out there delivering all the goods that we need to, I can't even call it survive, to exist on, because we're surviving just fine. The hoarding's unnecessary. But these guys, I mean, you ever been to a truck stop? You actually like slip 6 quarters in a slot and a door pops open to take a shower that probably hasn't been cleaned in God knows when. I mean, some of those places are horrendous. So God bless those people. And I admire their courage for being out right now, especially in those conditions, truck stop conditions. I guess I'm walking to the strip. I guess you're coming along for the ride, or the walk. It is rather odd not to see another soul out, I'll tell you. I might do this at night. There's a lot of talk in the photography community saying, oh, this is the time to go get those strip images. It is and it isn't. I mean, part of photographing a destination like Las Vegas is feeling the vibe. Seeing it empty is really not going to do anything for you. Some people are going to plan to do some modeling pics on places that are otherwise crowded. I get that. That sounds good. But good luck trying to find a place to park, because there basically isn't any. The Fashion Show Mall might still be open, and that'd give you walking access to the Wynn, the Encore, the Venetian, Palazzo, depending on how ambitious you are. I guess you can keep walking all the way up here, but trust me, that's not going to last too long, because I already saw them getting out the chains and the cones. Yeah, let's take a look at that. That's kind of awesome. That might be the thumbnail image. But there's an eerie peacefulness to everything right now that you don't get to appreciate when you're watching to avoid being cut off by one of our crazy cab drivers. You don't get to see things like that. Like the beauty in that landscape right there. That is pretty amazing. I am curious where all these people are coming and going from. It's just another thoroughfare now, for the time being. What a beautiful building this is. I'm getting in my cardio for the day. Not big on cardio. Most of you know I like to lift. If I want cardio, I lift faster. How you doing? Good. Me and you. Me and you. We're legends.
I was talking to the cops, and every time I approach them, they give me a negative attitude. I said, why you guys do that? What? Just keep walking, just keep walking. They say, you know, we're out in a crisis. I said, what's the crisis? So we give me a warn and cry, and there's nothing wrong. Like, we're stupid, we need somebody to...
Babysit us.
Not babysit us, bully us. And
oh, yeah, that too.
We're pieces of shit, and we're not good. But, you know, you tell me when to cross and when not. I don't need you for that. Maybe the people who are government agents, yes, but not me. And they get mad, but then they never fix anything. They go from negative to negative to negative.
I know. Hopefully something good will come out of this, you know?
When a young man goes to work for any of these government places, they get them out, you know, he's going to look up to these people because they say, you know, they're good, they've been for a long time. They always say, oh, I have 20, 30 years in service, but they never say nothing about their experience. Because I pay attention to that. And by the time he's like, after first, second years, because, you know, he's trying to just blend in everything, it becomes one of them, and he forgets why he was the first one.
Right.
And that happens in everything. From the bus
for some, it's a power trip. For some, it's they want to do good.
Trip. It's not. If it was, then there wouldn't be bullies. People who have no self-respect and no confidence and their ignorance, they have to look mean to cover it up.
I agree with you. Insecure.
They're nothing. They're not man. They're pussies. Me, if I see 100 black guys walk by, I say, "Hey, what's up, guys?" But if they see 3 guys like me, and there's only one of them or 2 or 3, they don't know how to run.
That's with anybody though. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
From experience.
I hear you.
And I met over 150 just in the last year and a half, and I'm still looking for.
So can I ask you, what are you doing out here? I mean, are you living out here, or are you on the streets?
No, well, yes and no. I've been to the hospital, and the hospitals here, they always treat you like shit, and they what do you call it, discharge you. I said, listen, you guys gave me open heart surgery I didn't need, and I failed. And now every time I come in, you do tests, x-rays, and blood work, and that's all billing. But they will not ask me what I need, and they just kick me out when I get mad at them.
Damn.
And that happens.
But you're feeling better now.
Well, I'm trying. That's why I walk around a lot, and I stretch, and I don't beg, I don't ask for nothing. But that's part of the system. Same thing with the fire department. They go to somebody who is sick between a second to 60, either first or last, and loud. There's no car on the street. By the time they get there, then they'll be chit-chatting with the ambulance guy. They know because the guys are calling and they're in on it, but they would never say that.
Right.
But they would never pick up a glass bottle from the street, and they call themselves hero. One time I embarrassed the hell out of them. They were giving goods, whatever donation. And then you guys make yourself stupid. You guys are fucking the worst of the worst of the worst, because you guys suck billions of dollars, and you make yourself really good, and you're a hero, and you're nothing but thieves and clowns. Have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say the same thing. I know, but I got to run too.
Well, get out of here.
All right. I'll catch you on the way back. You stay safe. Well, you heard it yourself. He seemed to know what he's talking about, so I'm going to take his word for it. But I like talking to people. I don't know if he got out of a physical hospital or a mental hospital, but he's out here doing his thing. So I figured I'd talk to him. Let's see who else we can run into. I showed some video of the Rio actually being boarded up. There was plywood on their doors, windows, valet booths, things like that. But not occurring on the bigger properties. I could understand the Rio. The neighborhood could be a little bit crafty over there. I wanted to talk to these people. They saw me coming. Let's see what other trouble we can get into. Absolutely, Pam. I like to give a voice to just about anyone, unless they're they're talking any BS, then I'm going to shut them down. But yeah, people need to be heard. People need to be validated. And that's a thing that a lot of people aren't getting in this life. Validation from the people around them. Nobody telling them that you matter. Your thoughts matter. What you think matters. What you have to say matters. No one's getting validation. So some people just shut down. Other people go off the rails. But especially now that we're home, we're with our families, we're with our friends, we have our social media, validate some people. Say, yes, I am listening. Yes, I hear you. Yes, we might not agree, but I respect every word that's coming out of your mouth, even though I might not agree with it. I'm actually hoping to run into some more people. This is becoming interesting. I bet I can go across that bridge. But I'm not. She's getting her jog on. Let's go see what this says. This property is currently closed. We look forward to welcoming you again. So do I. Oh, wait, I spoke too soon. Plywood. And more plywood. I said a couple days ago, nothing's being boarded up, so I stand corrected. Things are being boarded up. They were supposed to have the NFL draft here. What a spectacular that would have been. Totally Vegas style. Out in the middle of a ginormous fountain in front of the Bellagio. Oh, I'm going to pass another guy getting his jog on. I'm going to pass this police van, see if they say anything. They probably won't. There's definitely people out here. I'm going to sleep good tonight. What was I saying about lifting before and cardio? My version of cardio is lift weights faster. Maybe lighter, but definitely faster. That's cardio. Wouldn't it be great if they took the time to clean that they just got out here and cleaned every inch of this, pressure washed it, brought it back to its original glory. That would be amazing. Let's check out the cup. Nope, nobody there. How you doing? Good. Enjoy the day. Awesome. Notice how no one was on their phones? They were just enjoying the time together. I like to see that. Let's go high. Yeah, some more people down there. Definitely lighter traffic than there's been the past few days, that's for sure. But then again, it is a Saturday. Let me see if I can bother this dude. How you doing today? Good, good. Someone out here taking pictures. How you doing? Perfect time to be shooting. I don't think I've walked this far in adult life, perhaps. But I'm having fun, I'll tell you. How you doing? How far am I willing to go? I could probably walk down there, come back to where I started. I feel like I'm painting myself into a corner, but I'm having a good time. My man is chill. Oh, they got security there. How you doing? All right. Oh, let's stop for this. Flowers don't care. I'll pass the security dude. It's almost like walking in a park. How you doing? He said he's doing all right. I'm not convinced. Yeah, nice looking couple. Say hello to YouTube and Facebook. That is one noisy ass Subaru. Running a little rich there, bub. listen to some tunes. Davey, you're electric. Yes, that's me. I think I'm overdressed. Wow. An empty Starbucks. No more lattes for you. Yeah, he was running rich AF. And this little rice burner. You know what? I'm going for it. Let me test out this stabilization. Here we go. See if I can run up these stairs. This thing is awesome. It is a free vision gimbal. I picked it up a couple months ago and I just started to play with it, but it is amazing. My arm's starting to get a little tired. But holy cow, stable footage. Watch this. Fascinating. And I just ran up those stairs. Couldn't do that handheld. Oh, let's see what this is all about. Okay, if I was going to do a photo shoot, I'd do one right here. Pretty awesome. Is this guy actually cleaning? Nice. Oop, there's some coppers. No National Guard. I got into it with someone today about that. National Guard up and down the strip. BS. All of YouTube just saw that. I put some kibosh on this plan, but I was going to cruise over this side. I mean, I could. I just don't want to be a jackass about it. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful right now. I mean, look at this view. Make our way back. Let's see who else we can talk to. He wanted nothing to do with me. Yet I'm not offended. Oh, here we go. Dispel a few of the there's no cars on the strip myths. How about that? A few hundred easy. Oh, I think she wants our social distance. I'll give it to her. How you doing? Hey, my man. passed him before. Fellow photographer, amateur or not, it's all good. All right, here's another test of this gimbal. You ready? We're running downhill. Wow, that was pretty awesome. See, I would do this if there was 1,000 people around, because I'm not really conscious. How you doing, man? Rocking the beard. Rocking the games. David Bowie. Hope Facebook doesn't whack me because of David Bowie. Still getting used to this thing. I think I'm getting it figured out. My hands aren't that smooth, but I'll figure it out. How you doing? Kind of a dumb question to ask a homeless dude. That was a major faux pas on my part. End of the world selfies? Yeah, I'm that guy. Oh, more people to talk to. Wow. The tower's looking kind of grungy. That needs a good pressure washing too. Oh, I'm gonna photobomb. Hope that wasn't their wedding pic. I'm not going to ask how he's doing. I kind of know already. Let's live life on the edge. All right, here we go. Oh. Look at me walking on the curb. I'm a rebel. That must be kind of cool to be able to say you skateboarded down Las Vegas Boulevard. If I had a skateboard, I'd be riding it right now. Making friends. Got a wave from a car. So who has any thoughts on what I was saying before I crossed the bridge? Have you been thinking about your own mortality? Are you fearing your own mortality? What's your way of coping with it right now? Is it God? Is it prayer? Is it yoga? Is it the gym? How are you dealing with it? Let's say hello to him. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for being out here.
Thank you.
Local law enforcement. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Say hi to YouTube. How you doing? And Facebook. Can't forget about everyone on Facebook. Love you guys. Oh, and there's those boards again. That I'm not thrilled to see. Not thrilled to see boards, but I think that's Starbucks. I think that was their prerogative to put boards up. I don't know. I mean, personally, I've never liked Starbucks. Hope they don't decide to not sponsor me in the future. Maybe I'll develop a taste for it. But I'm from the East Coast, and I grew up with Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts rocks. I could probably cross over. Let me see. Just for a change of pace. We already saw the wacky guy about 200 feet from here. Yep, another gimbal test. Here we go. Not too shabby. Nope. I stand corrected. Not just Starbucks. There we go. This thing's doing pretty well. I can never have done this handheld. Wow, I left the house without my wallet. I'm gonna have to come back by and give that guy a couple bucks. Especially with the dog. That breaks my heart. Well, I could pretty much walk all over Caesars if I wanted to. But no, I'll be respectful. Just not of this caution. I'm literally running down these steps now, and this gimbal is keeping up with me. I'm gonna have to give a shout out to Free Vision. It is the Vilta M. is what I'm using. It's pretty incredible. Oh, he coughed. I heard that Boyd's Gaming is donating all the food that they have in their food stores and pantries to charitable organizations. I thought that was absolutely freaking awesome. Boyd's being the first to do that. Great time for street racing. But yeah, shout out to Boyd's. That was absolutely awesome. You know, what are they going to do? Let the food rot? I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. So they chose instead to put it to good use and to donate it. So kudos to Boyd Gaming. And I hope the others follow suit, because you know there is millions upon millions of pounds of food in these places that is not going to last the next 26 days. So I hope they give it to charity. For those who don't know, this is the spot to get into Caesars if you're going to valet. Avoid the front mess. You come in the side here off of Flamingo. I was going to walk straight down there, but I don't want to piss off private security. So I'm cool like that. I guess I'm going to take you back to where I started from, by the new Del Taco. Thank everyone for coming along for the walk. I feel like I have company. Let me see, I got 15 people, so I got a crowd of 15 people walking down Flamingo west towards the Rio with me. Thank you, each and every one of you. That is totally appreciated. Keeping Bror Fredrik company. This is just impressive. Let me do a pan of this. Look at that. Virus is not going to keep our town down. It's just not going to happen. We're just taking our precautions. And we're going to come back stronger than ever. We've come too far. Been through too much shit. Survived all sorts of economic ups and downs, tragedies, various world events. How you doing, man? And we're still here. Hey. This is what I was telling you about the landscaping. See, this is what we don't appreciate when we're driving by in our cars, doing 60 miles an hour, getting cut off by taxi cabs. That's absolutely gorgeous. And it's spring. Look at that. Blooming. Plants don't care. I'm kind of proud of myself. I got to check this phone, see how many steps I took. Got to be like 20,000 already. Breathing's important. You know, I've been reading a lot. At first, I wasn't reading a lot of stuff about the coronavirus. Lately, I have been. Consensus type stuff. You know, a lot of sources seem to have an agenda on what it actually is, what the actual causes of it. I found a couple of interesting takes on PBS. Yes, they could be slanted in their commentary, but I found a pretty interesting description of what this is and why it's a little different from the common cold or flu, and the exponential growth that flattening the curve will curb. So I have been educating myself on what's going on. I think everyone should. That's a beautiful formation. And I think we are flattening the curve. If you know what that expression means, hashtag. How you guys doing? Hi. They even took the time to put cologne on. In case there's some ladies on the strip. You go, guys. They're like, it's Vegas, baby. I don't care. This is such a uniquely beautiful day right now. I'm so glad I decided to do this. I could have wrapped this up in about 5 minutes, what I wanted to say, what I needed to say, but it's just too good to pass up. And hopefully I don't get killed crossing the street here. How'd he die? Not of the coronavirus, by a Mazda. He wasn't social distancing from those front bumpers. Look at that. Let's just take a moment and take a look at that. Wow. People just going about their days. That's another beautiful formation. Great. Made you famous. I don't know if I should go down this sketchy tunnel. Yeah, let's do that. Rocking that McDonald's. Completely unnecessary, but wow, that's a picture right there. How about that? In the next few days, you're going to be hearing about more and more and more cases, oh, poor dude, of the coronavirus. I'm not going to show him. I got to respect this man's privacy. Let me tell you, no matter how bad you think you got it, you got laid off, you're running out of toilet paper, whatever it is, that guy I just passed got it rough. He's got it genuinely rough. Oh, man. You know what? He probably doesn't even know that there's any kind of coronavirus thing happening, you know? He's just down on his luck. I don't know what he got into, but yeah, that just kind of hurt. And we're out here complaining about our toilet paper stores. And there's some guy sleeping on leaves. Wow. Anyway. I'm going to make it to the crest here. And then I'm going to sign out. Hope everyone enjoyed the walk with me. Beautiful clouds. People we met, kinda. And it's about to get loud up here, so I might as well sign off now. Anyhow, I do appreciate everyone coming along for the walk. I normally say ride, but today was a walk. Might do another one at night. That should be interesting to see what it's like at night. And I hope everyone's doing well. Get out there, live your life, but be safe. Do it prudently. Don't be stupid. Bror Fredrik, sending love. I'm out.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.